Step back three. He banked it in from the side. From the side on the baseline.
The corner, and that's when you know you're...
Remember when Shaq used to dominate the paint, crushing opponents with his raw power? Those days are long gone, my friends. Now it's all about raining threes from downtown. But get this, Shaq thinks this three-point obsession is killing the NBA. You heard that right. The Big Diesel himself is sounding the alarm, saying the league's turning into a boring shooting contest.
Well outside the arc, near side. Curry behind the back a couple of times. Crosses over, steps right. Tough contested three! Steph Curry buried.
But is he onto something, or is he just salty about the changes? Let's break it down and see if the numbers back him up. Picture this. Shaq, all 7'1" of him, shaking his head at the TV. You know what's got him all riled up? The three-point bonanza. It's like he's watching a different sport from the one he dominated. Remember when Shaq used to rule the paint? He'd power through defenders like they were made of paper. Now, it's all about guys chucking up shots from downtown. And let me tell you, Shaq's not happy about it. He's not holding back either. Shaq's saying the game's getting boring. Same plays, same shots over and over. It's like watching a video game on repeat. But here's the thing. Is he on to something? You know what's wild? Shaq's not alone in this. Other big names are backing him up. They're saying this three-point craze is messing with the game's flow. It's like everyone forgot about the beauty of a smooth post move or a nasty dunk. But wait, there's more. The numbers are insane. Teams are shooting way more threes than ever before. We're talking triple the attempts from just 20 years ago. That's not just a change, that's a revolution. So what's the deal? Is this three-point obsession really killing the excitement, or is Shaq just salty about the changing game? I mean, imagine being the most dominant big man ever and then watching your style of play become almost extinct. Here's what's crazy. The ratings are actually dropping. Could Shaq be right? Are fans getting bored of all these long-range shots? Maybe people are missing those epic battles in the paint. But you know what? We're just getting started. There's more to this story, and you won't believe what's coming next. The three-point saga is deeper than you think, and it's changing everything about how the game is played. All right, let's rewind a bit. You know when this three-point madness really kicked off? It wasn't always like this.
Pass too low, but Curry recovers. Shot clock winding down. Curry's gonna have to put it up, launches it up, shot clock. Oh, he knocks it down!
Picture the NBA back in the day. Big men ruling the court, physical play, and three-pointers. They were like a secret weapon, not the main show. The game was all about dominating the paint and muscling your way to the basket. But then, boom. Along came Steph Curry and the Warriors. These guys changed everything. They started raining threes like it was nothing. It was like they found a cheat code for basketball. You know what's crazy? It all started around 2014, 2015 when the Warriors won their first championship. That's when things really took off. Get this, teams saw what the Warriors were doing and thought, hey, we should do that too. And just like that, everyone's shooting threes. It's like monkey see, monkey do, but with million-dollar athlete. The Warriors style spread through the league faster than gossip in high school. But here's the thing, not everyone's Steph Curry. You've got guys who have no business shooting threes, chucking them up like there's no tomorrow. It's like watching your uncle at the family barbecue trying to show off. Some players are out there thinking they're sharpshooters when they're really just sharp dressed. The numbers are insane. You want to know how many threes teams are averaging now? 37 per game. That's not a typo. 37. That's more than double what it was just a few years back. It's like someone flipped a switch and suddenly everyone's a three-point specialist. So yeah, the game's changed, but is it for better or worse? That's what's got everyone talking. Some fans love it, saying it's more exciting. Others are with Shaq, missing the old school physical play. It's like the great pineapple on pizza debate, but for basketball. And trust me, this three-point fever, it's just the start of our story. You won't believe what it's doing to the rest of the game. We're talking about a total makeover, from how players train to how teams defend. It's changing everything, and I mean everything. Stay tuned, because we're about to dive into how this three-point craze is shaking up the whole NBA. It's wild, and you're not going to want to miss it. Remember when I said the three-point craze was changing everything? Well, I wasn't kidding. This isn't just about guys chucking up long shots. It's like someone flipped the NBA upside down. Let's talk about those big guys in the paint. You know, the ones who used to rule the court. They're disappearing faster than free tickets to a Lakers game. With everyone spreading out to shoot threes, there's no room for them anymore. It's like watching dinosaurs go extinct, but in sneakers. And defense? Oh man, it's a whole new world out there. Defenders are running around like they're on a sugar rush, trying to cover all these shooters. It's exhausting just watching them. Imagine being on the court, having to sprint from corner to corner every play. It's like playing tag, but with million-dollar stakes. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Teams are actually letting guys score easy twos just to stop threes. Can you believe it? They'd rather rather watch someone dunk than risk giving up a three-pointer. It's like they're playing a different sport out there. But wait, you know what's even crazier? This three-point obsession is changing how players train. Everyone and their grandma is working on their long-range game now. It's like if you can't shoot threes, you might as well be playing a different sport. And get this, even centers are expected to shoot threes these days. Imagine telling Shaq he needed to work on his three-point shot back in the day. He'd probably laugh you out of the gym. But now, it's a must-have skill, even for the big guys. So yeah, the game looks totally different now. It's faster, it's spread out, and it's all about that long-range bomb. But here's the million-dollar question. Is this what fans want to see? Or are they missing the old school physical basketball? You know, the kind where guys battled in the paint and dunks were the most exciting play. Hold on to your seats because we're about to dive into what this means for the NBA's future. And trust me, it's not what you're expecting. The league's at a crossroads, and what happens next could change basketball forever. You won't want to miss this. Remember when I said the whole three-point thing was changing basketball? Well, get ready for this. Shaq might be onto something big, but the story's got more twists than a pretzel factory. Let's break it down. Yeah, the ratings are down. That's a fact. But here's the kicker. Is it really just because of all those threes, or is there more to it? You know how it is with TV these days. Everyone's streaming, watching highlights on their phones. Maybe that's part of the puzzle too. Now check this out. Some fans are loving this three-point madness. They're like, this is amazing. You never know what's gonna happen. But then you've got the old school crowd nodding along with Shaq. They're missing those epic battles in the paint. It's like two different sports to them. You wanna know something wild? The NBA is not just sitting around. They're actually thinking about moving the three-point line back. Can you imagine? It's like they're saying, okay, you want to shoot threes? Let's see you do it from even further. But will that really fix things? Or will players just adjust and keep chucking? Here's where it gets really interesting. You know the Nuggets, the team that just won it all? They did it without going three-point crazy. They were like 24th in the league for three-point attempts. That's insane. It's like they found a cheat code for winning without following the trend. So what's the deal? Is this three-point revolution here to stay? Or are we going to see teams going back to old school basketball? It's like the whole league is at a crossroads. They've got to figure out how to keep everyone happy. The three-point lovers and the paint battlers. But hold up, I've got one more thing for you. You know how everyone's talking about ratings? Well, here's a curveball. The NBA is making more money than ever from TV deals. How crazy is that? Ratings are down, but the cash is flowing. It's like the whole game is changing, on and off the court. So, is Shaq right? Is the NBA in trouble? Or is this just another chapter in basketball's wild story? I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what happens next. This game's always changing, and that's what makes it so darn exciting. All right, let's wrap this up. You know what's crazy? Shaq might actually be onto something here. But here's the thing. Basketball is always changing. Remember when the shot clock was introduced? People thought it would ruin the game. Now look at us. Maybe this three-point craze is just another wild chapter in basketball's story. But one thing's for sure. The NBA's got some serious thinking to do. They need to find that sweet spot, you know? Like, how do you keep those exciting long-range bombs while still letting the big guys battle it out in the paint? It's like trying to make everyone happy at a family dinner. Good luck with that. But hey, that's what makes the NBA so fun to watch. It's always evolving, always keeping us on our toes. So what do you think? Is Shaq right about all this, or is he just missing his glory days? I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you love this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We've got more NBA deep dives coming your way, and trust me, you don't want to miss them.